This episode is brought to you by the Neon Nail Company.
If you're a roofer in my DM box, I always imagine you saying it this way. Is it worth the investment to wrap my truck? I don't know if it is. In my opinion, it's always worth wrapping the vehicle because if I can get it in front of more people in the way I do it, there's almost no question that it's gotten in front of a ton of people and it has converted in business on some level. When you think about brand recognition, how many times someone has to see a brand to do business with you or be able to recognize or recall you? It's about 10 times. So if I show up there 10 days in a row, that's 10 opportunities for them to call me. If not, at the very least, they're going to recognize my brand. And even if they don't recognize my brand and they're not paying attention to it at all, I'm still in Chick-fil-A, getting organized, being responsible as a sales rep. I'm following up with leads, producing estimates, doing everything that I need to do. And it was a great start to the day. Now, maybe you're a high performing individual and you don't need a power session, right? You can still go to the gym, get a workout in, park in a parking spot where everyone can see your wrapped vehicle. And that's a potential for them to take a picture or write down your number for them to do business with you. Either way, it's something that's not costing you anything other than getting the vehicle wrapped, which leads me to my next example, networking, right? It costs you nothing to network. But how many times have we heard that your network is your net worth, right? So the people that you're able to link up with, whether it's real estate agents, other people in the industry, it might be another contractor that specializes in doing exterior paint jobs and you do roofing, and you guys can send business back and forth because you guys both work on the same houses. Maybe they're premium houses and you can trust that that person is going to do it right, which I have a bunch of people in my network, more than one per each trade. And so when you're working with plumbers and you're working with people that are real estate agents or electricians, and you have these different people where you rely on and send business to them and they'll send business to you back, it creates your own little BNI, right? Except that you don't have to show up to the meetings at 7 a.m. Being able to set yourself up as an expert, to have the knowledge to go into a home, and maybe you might come across some rotten wood on the exterior of the house, and being able to point out and educate them on why they should have it addressed and being able to give that contact out. That's a huge aspect of being able to keep that relationship as healthy as possible. Why are customers left out of the networking conversation? If anything, I look at my customer as the most important part of my network because they have already seen what I am capable of in the work that we can perform. So that customer may be the head of a Bible study, and he might give out my information if he has a wonderful customer experience. Or they might be the head of a parent teachers association, right? That's going to convert into business if I incentivize it. And so there's so many different ways that you can take your network, utilize it to keep continuous business coming in for you. And so that's what I would suggest on the networking front that you do. If you're a new sales representative, as much as you're out knocking doors, you should be just as concerned about building your network or starting that foundation of building a network. So when we talk about a value proposition, we are talking about reasons why people do business with us. And it can't be just that you get roofs approved, right? Everyone and their brother in town, for the most part, unless if they're a knucklehead, can get a roof approved. You have to have value for people to get behind. Maybe you can do a certain type of roofing system that no one else in the city can do. Or it could even be the certifications that you have as a contractor. For us here at Masters Roofing, it's being GAF Master Elite certified, Owens Corning Platinum certified, and CertainTeed Master Craftsman. We are one of the only roofing companies in the state of Tennessee that have all three of those certifications that allow us to put on extended manufacturer warranties that are backed by the manufacturers themselves. That's a huge value proposition for people who care about their homes and that want to do business with a contractor that can provide those warranties. For us here at Masters Roofing, there's layers of reasons why people do business with us. It could be our design center that we have here that shows the level of work that we are capable of performing, that makes it easy for people to learn about the roofing process from start to finish, and shows that we provide the ultimate contractor's experience. Ask the question, why do people choose to do business with me? If it's not a significant reason, you need to build those significant reasons out. Organic social is the only way that today you can get to 2,000 to 3,000 people for free consistently if you learn how to operate it properly. And being able to build that out is the greatest form of ROI. Because if you can get to a point where you have a significant following that engages with your content consistently, and you're getting to 5, 10,000, 15,000 people consistently, there's no way people in your immediate area are not seeing it, especially if they're searching using SEO terms. If people decide to go to hashtags, they're going to find you there. You're going to be at the top of those hashtags. And when you decide to post, if your content is resonating with people, you're going to go to the top of the news feeds. And the reason why social is the greatest opportunity for ROI is because you can produce content yourself. You don't have to pay someone to do it for you. And when you learn what resonates with your audience and you slowly begin to build a community, communities multiply. And the better you become at producing content that is entertaining and that resonates with your audience, you're going to continue to get in front of more people for free. And if you want to get specific about who you are getting in front of, you can always decide to run targeted ads, and you're going to get in front of more people with engaging content, and it's going to cost you less than if you don't know how to produce quality content. So that's it for this episode. We are going to most likely revisit this in the future, but if you guys haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Market Like Millennial channel. It shows that 41% of you guys that are watching this are not subscribed yet. So go ahead and join the community, and we will see you guys on the next one.